This is a maintenance video for the inline regulator on the Eclipse GTEK. In order to maintain the regulator, we need to first remove from the marker. Do that by first removing the hose, pull back on the collar on the fittings, pull out the hose, repeat this at both ends, pull the collar back, twist the hose and pull out. Foregrip cover now needs to be removed. We've done that by peeling back the bottom of the regulator cover, the regulator sleeve, and exposing the locking ring on the bottom. Unscrew that, place that to one side, now pull down on the swivel and remove that. Next part can be quite difficult. We'll give it a go. Pulling off the sleeve from the body. Use a microfiber, give it a little bit of a twist as you pull it. It should slide down and off. Exposes the inline regulator body. Unscrew that from the body of the gun. See inside here we have a filter element, filter anything going through the marker into the solenoid and the firing chamber. Just inspect that, make sure there's no build-up of debris in there that's come from the air system. The easiest way to get the regulator apart now is to take a 1/8 Allen key, hex key, and insert it into the adjuster in the bottom and screw the adjuster in, and all of the internals will come out one piece together. At this point we just have an empty body for the reg. It's going to be cleaned on the inside where the piston moves up and down. You can just use microfiber to clean inside there. Then just have piston, the regulator spring and the regulator adjuster. All these parts can be wiped down first. Again, microfiber works wonderfully at taking off the old grease. Once all those parts are out, we can inspect the regulator seal itself, inserting a hex key into the bottom and another one through the holes in adjuster top. Screw the adjuster top off. Inspect this. If this is damaged at all, if the seat is damaged at all, it can just be replaced or flipped over. The same for the purge poppet and spring. Reassemble it, drop the purge poppet and spring in first. Take the reg seal, drop it down on top. Take the reg top, screw that down, all clamps into place. Use hex key again through the holes just to nip it up. Now to reassemble, first of all we need to re-grease everything. A small amount of grease on the two external O-rings on the adjuster, and most importantly, probably the most important seal in the regulator, is inside the reg adjuster top here we have a number 8 O-ring. Just placing the lube in the top won't be enough. Always put some lube into the top and use the end of a hex key and work that down in the hole until it's all over the number 8 on the inside, that reg top. Adjuster can now get dropped into the main body. Apply some pressure with the finger on the top of the reg adjuster, hex key into the bottom and screw this out. Screw it until flush with the bottom, and then I would go back in 4 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just generally a good starting position for the regulator. Obviously after it's been reassembled you will have to re-chronograph your GTEK. Now drop in the main regulator spring, and then finally apply some grease to the piston and also to the bottom of the stem here. This is the part of the piston that goes through the number 8 O-ring that we lubricated inside the top of the reg adjuster. Assembler back in, make sure everything locates inside. There's enough room here. You can see the threads on the inside. And that can be screwed back into place onto the body. You need to make sure that the reg body goes all the way up to the body of the GTEK. Make sure that they meet up there. Now the sleeve needs to be replaced. We'll push that up, keep the tail pulled to the front, and we'll push that all the way up till it's onto the body. Pull the tail out of the way, swivel can slide on, and training nut, that pinch up as tight as you can get it. We'll go back over. Now all that's needed is to put the hose back into place. When you push it in, make sure it locks into place. Turn it over, move the swivel to the side to allow you to put the hose back in. And again, make sure it clips back into place. You've got a nice curve going between the two fittings there. Obviously, before you go and play with your GTEK next, you need to make sure that you re-chronograph the gun and make any adjustments to bring yourself into the field limits. That's the maintenance of GTEK inline regulator.